The Night Shift is a real-play D&D video and podcast series for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
Last time on The Night Shift.
I'll see you around.
It's been a pleasure, Bill.
Okay.
Is something wrong with your eye?
No. I'm saying no. We're buying.
He waves at you the whole time you're walking away.
Yeah.
You get to the end of the bridge and he's still waving.
I like
Guess
it.
we're
like
still
that
waving
guy.
as
It's
well.
really nice.
All right, Bill.
Very nice.
All right.
Great dude.
I can't scrape together gold. My soul's already sold. So if you're trapped under a spell, I wish you well. And if a creature roams your streets, you do better to retreat. 'Cause if you want it done right, don't hire the night shift.
The rope bridge gives way to a rock-lined, timber-reinforced tunnel, lit from within by a soft blue glow along the ceiling. As you make your way into the tunnel and away from the sunlight, you can see that the glow is emitted by bioluminescent worms, whose silk strings weave elaborate tapestries over your head, further reinforcing the tunnel work. As you walk across the swinging rope bridge into Carapace, what strikes you is the scale of the place. Despite the seemingly small area, this is a packed, industrious, organized settlement. The rocky outcropping in the middle of the river has ropes, scaffolding, lines, pulleys, and bridges hanging off of it from all angles, but it is not evident from the exterior that there is an entire city inside, one that is teeming with activity. You arrive in an expansive cavern, its walls a continual staircase spiraling downward for several stories. Every few feet there are doorways to homes, shops, and storage areas. They've made excellent use of their space, that much is obvious. You have a scant few seconds to survey the chamber because an echo of a scream is emitted from the lower levels of Carapace, the shocked scream of surprise. And then as each echo rebounds off the walls, the glowworms dim in response. What do you do?
Did anyone hear that screaming? Or was that just me?
That was-
I don't think there's any question that everybody heard the screaming. It's loud.
Just making sure.
So
Someone's in distress,
not only
Mike.
is it loud, but these, like, as each echo kind of comes up this this cavern, you can see that the glowworms dim in response. It's almost like an alarm.
So what are like the average citizens doing in response to the screen?
Let's roll perception, everybody.
Why? Because it's dark now?
Not-
Or-
not-
I have night vision.
Not good.
Not to brag.
Noted.
There you go. I'm just looking for a pint of ale. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Well, total score.
18 plus 2, so.
Then it must be nice.
Kestrel, use your dark vision.
Modified 18.
With dark vision, I got it. Bamba.
Modified 8.
Okay. So I think it's Attilius and Kestrel
Yeah.
who
that
can
sounds
really
about right.
pick things out. It is dim in here. It's not like dark and dank or anything, but everything's kind of awash in this like greenish, bluish glow from these worms. They're not using torches for the most part, although
Thank
there
goodness.
are a few. I think the main thing you can see is that there are people in the lower levels who are like fleeing. They're coming up the staircases.
Oh.
The people who are sort of on this level that you're on or beneath it are going into their homes, locking the doors. So I would say the response is like not quite panicked, but something close to that.
And we have not, this is us entering the city, so we've not gone to the coffee shop yet.
You have not gone to the coffee shop yet.
We do need to find on your back.
So all we can see is just people running toward us.
Should we run? Should we?
Toward the scream.
Should we
right?
go?
Running away from the screen.
Nah, well,
Find
but
him.
my natural instinct is to run towards the scream.
We should
Like a
Looks like-
fireman, but not with fire.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I just want to clarify. People are running away from the screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But shouldn't we go see what's causing the scream?
There's a damsel in distress, and by God, Tempo Evans ought to be there.
Really?
That
That's
seems a
all I
little
get with an
sexist.
18?
Could be a dude in distress.
It wasn't a female scream.
Could be a
That was-
distressed dude.
Was that not specified? I thought we heard a woman
Yeah,
scream.
dude,
Nope.
Okay, well, wishful thinking, I guess.
And or sexism, hard to place.
I want to make a kid joke here.
Definitely wasn't a kid.
Don't do it.
Just move on.
We just got started.
I think that counts, T-Bob.
Okay.
Done and done.
Was it a child's scream?
Do you think? Should we run? I mean, I see. Look, everybody around here is running right now. The glowworms are
We're
dimming.
the night shift. We don't run.
Good,
we run
good
toward
point.
the scream.
Yes.
And
Thank
so
you, Kestrel.
Kestrel starts
Thank you,
looking
Kestrel.
it down the tunnel
All right.
to get closer to.
Timbo follows Kestrel.
All right, I'm hopping on Attilius's
Yeah,
back.
let's go.
While he runs downstairs. Very safe.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Saving
go
his energy.
barreling down the stairs. As I said, it's essentially like a spiral staircase all the way around the inside of this cavern. So it's like you're running for a while in order to get down.
That's all right.
At a certain point, you start meeting people who are coming up, and they kind of start like jostling you because it's not. I mean, it's a big staircase, but there's a lot of people.
I
waiting
grab
outside.
a
Why are
person.
you running?
I grab a person and say, "What's going on? Who screamed? What did you see?"
I think someone's dead down there. So we just wanted to be safe and get back to our homes.
Oh, that's it.
Just a dead body. That's not enough.
He's like swatting away, trying to leave.
Oh,
I let him go.
Okay.
So
I feel better about this immediately.
let me. So some of the people you see are more like Bill, very large, up to like 7 feet tall, 800 plus pounds, like big turtles, and then some of them are quite small, more Tom Bombo's size, thinner.
Tadpoles.
They've got
Ooh.
red on the sides of their
Tadpoles.
faces.
Okay.
No, like red-eared sliding turtles is what I was going for, but
Gotcha.
no, there's no turtles that look like sperm around here, so no tadpoles.
Oh, their babies probably do.
Yeah, fair.
But they're
I don't know
not
how we
running
got
on
here
the
so
staircase.
fast.
Back to the children. Here we go.
no. I'm sorry. Tadpoles are frogs. That's a frog thing. My bad.
Yeah, that's
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
of
yeah.
I was right there
Mandalorian.
with
I
Hey,
was
you know
thinking
what?
of the
We all
Mandalorian.
learned something because no one here even said it.
No,
before.
I was
true.
like, yeah, it's a
This is
tadpole,
true.
absolutely.
Jay, did you catch it? Okay, Jay caught it.
Okay.
Thanks
the
for
only
speaking
one.
up there, pal.
Yeah.
Good job,
He was
Parker.
just going to let our idiocy go and get published to the masses first. Thanks, Parker. Thanks for the backup.
Shit.
All right. So yeah, that's the crowd you're kind of shouldering through. Every once in a while, you'll see that there are these sort of they're like the medium size between the sort of 7-foot tortoise style and the 4-foot small little turtle size.
Red-eared sliding turtles, you said?
Red old sliding turtles. They've got like red marks on the side of their faces.
Any snapping turtles?
They're snapping turtles, the ones between.
Oh.
So lots of spikes on their shoulders and backs, and they tend to be the ones that have like big turtle shields and maces and stuff, and they tend to be running with you, not against you.
Oh.
So they're headed down.
Okay.
I'm going
All
to get
right.
out my disguise kit and just put a little red paint on my ears to fit in.
Is that it? Is that all
Yeah,
you do?
that's it.
No
I
green,
love it.
just a red.
Just to fit in with the other small people.
Yeah, you somehow stand out
Small
more
people.
than before.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
so I guess we just keep going downward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you reach the bottom, and there is a small, relatively thin crowd of turtles sort of standing around murmuring. You've reached basically the bottom of Carapace. There, as you were running down, all sorts of floors passed by you. There was a library, there was a communal cafeteria, there was all kinds of areas. You're essentially like in more
There's
of
a food court.
there was a food court. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's nice.
Uh,
Little open air food hall
yeah.
Yeah, it's
right on the side of the cliff,
Yeah.
overlooking the river.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Go
Scenic.
get some coffee
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit.
got a nice view. Jesus Christ. Not sure why this is the thing that sticks out to y'all. And this is more cave-like than the rest of the structure you've seen, albeit you've seen the structure very, very quickly and at a brisk pace. This is more cave-like. There's some stand-in puddles, and it's a lot more echoey and just a little more archaic. I'm assuming you kind of shove your way to the front to try and
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
Get back. Heads up, make way. Night shift is here, don't worry. Can we get a perimeter established here, please? Has anybody seen Bill? I need Bill immediately. All right, Kestrel, go ahead. Examine the body.
Someone runs off to go get Bill. I don't know why, but someone does.
That's great. That's great.
A large, one of the tortoise-style turtles steps forward. She's 7 foot plus, 800 pounds. She's huge. I'm Shelley. What are you doing? That's all it takes. Guys, strap in. It's going to get so much worse.
Oh gosh.
What do you mean? So we don't want to see a...
Shelley, we heard a scream.
Well, who are you, first of all?
I just said it. We're the night shift.
I don't know what that means.
Have you talked to Bill? Kestrel, I can't
Tom,
deal with her
we're
anymore.
supposed to be undercover. Do you really want Davik knowing that the night shift is here?
Telling everyone
here
that we're...
We are
Hello?
not actually the night shift.
Okay, so Bill the gatekeeper
Spelled
let you in.
with a
I should talk with him.
K-N-I.
And you're
Yeah,
the night
Bill's,
shift,
Bill's a great guy.
which I
Great guy.
presume means something.
It does.
And you're
No.
searching for
It
a
doesn't
Davik.
mean
Oh, no, it
anything.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Nope.
Who's Davik?
No one.
We don't know a Davik.
You're acting very suspicious around a body we just found. Do you understand why that concerns me?
What kind of body is it?
Yeah. What's
She
down
sort
there?
of rolls her eyes and gestures past her, like for you to look.
What do we see?
That's all we really wanted.
What you see is the body of one of these red-eared, smaller turtles lying on the ground. There appear to be no wounds, as far as you can tell,
Blood magic.
but very obviously dead. Just because it's a turtle, let's make it comical and say he's on his back with his little arms in the air.
Poor guy.
Rigor mortis hasn't set in or anything, so it's like very recent. Yeah, and Shelley says, "This is Sheldon the Lesser." He's
less than what?
just the... She closes her eyes. She's already so frustrated with you, and she just met you. There's another Sheldon, and he was born first. So this is the lesser.
Understood. Gotcha.
Are you always like this?
I think the devil's in the details, so it's a fair question.
Okay, all right. Are you investigators?
You
A
can
little
say
bit,
that.
yeah.
Of a
You
sort.
could say that.
Well, then I could use your help. We don't have any investigators at Carapace, so
Absolutely. How convenient.
And you work on behalf of who exactly?
The good
Xenodrek.
of people.
I don't know who Xenodrek is. Possibly because it's not a character. It's been
Xenodor.
named by the
Xenodor. Right.
Why are you throwing out names when you just got on Tom for us keeping a low profile?
Xenodor, Alfiron.
Yeah.
That's
that
right.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we know him. We're best friends.
Best friends.
Best friend.
Very close.
Wow.
BFF.
Well then, okay, great. And you
Yeah.
said you were the kite shift.
Yes.
Kite? No,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're not flying kites.
You said night with a K.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Kniggets.
Kniggets.
Knigget shift. Got it. Okay.
We'll go with that.
Please take a look. This is Sheldon Lesser. He's our chief engineer at Carapace. We don't really have
Engineer of what?
building and tunneling and kind of everything. We don't
Civil
really,
engineer, got it.
Yeah, we don't really have leadership, quote unquote. It's a cooperative, but this is the kind of the closest thing that we have to something like that.
Do you know who would have wanted Sheldon dead?
Probably part of an engineering firm. Understood.
Yeah.
Can I roll an investigation check? I want to
To
look.
see what environmental
Yeah, I want to look and
engineering
see.
firm he's
If, I missed that way.
with. To see which environmental engineering firm. he's with.
Yeah. Maybe he's wearing a work uniform.
This is a perfect opportunity for an environmental engineering firm to sponsor our podcast.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
it.
That's a good idea.
Yes, make an investigation check.
Okay,
What
so
are you
Kestrel
checking?
bends down to look at Sheldon the Lesser.
And what are you trying to figure out?
I want to see how he died.
Okay.
If there's some kind of like magic part of it.
Me, do you want to join me? I want to be walking around telling people to get back. Like, clear out. Like get back. Back it up. Back it up.
It's even better when
We're
you realize
investigating
he's
here.
doing that to some people that are 7 foot tall, 800 pounds.
I'm an ally.
He gestures to his
Back up.
face.
We need a little room. Kestrel, what do you see?
And just to be clear, you've just smeared red paint on your ears.
Yeah.
That's all you've done. Yeah.
I've got Tom's back. I just kind of step up and cross my
Yeah.
arms. It's like stand behind Tom and make sure he isn't about to get smashed.
Yes.
DM, I got a 12.
You got a 12. I think you take very close inspection of the whole body. No wounds of any sort. Certainly that doesn't preclude anything magical from happening, but you don't really get a good sense of that. The one thing I think you do notice is that this whole room is lit by the same glowworms that light everything else, except for right above and around his body, they're all black. As in, not casting light.
I'd like to see if I know anything about the glowworms within the cave.
Nature check?
Or animal handling?
Are you going to handle them?
No, I'm better at nature.
You want to ride them?
You're a druid.
I was giving you a
This should
gift.
be
I don't know why you're looking
right up your alley here.
You have inspiration.
Oh, 7. I'm not going to use it on the worms.
So, yeah, it's probably not important. It's only related to the mystery. 7. Looks like they are glowworms who make silk. The silk appears to be very straight. It looks like they, now that you're like looking at the silk that they spin, it looks like this whole place, everywhere you've seen rope or anything like that, is made from that. So they depend on these glowworms sort of symbiotically.
I want to walk over to some glowworms at the wall and just like cup my hands and just like yell at them.
You yell loud?
Yes, yell at them.
So when you yell loud, it echoes, first of all. And all of the turtles are like aghast. They all shush you immediately. The ones right in front of your cupped hands all die. They literally start peeling off the wall. And then
how did you know how to do that?
As you echo.
Well, I noticed when the... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, as it echoes, the others sort of blink and dim in response to the echo.
When we heard the original yell upon entering the city, I noticed a dimming of the worms directly corresponding to how the sound waves would have been bouncing off of the cavern.
Who is this character? Were you in Law and Order last week?
For the first time ever.
What the hell?
For the first time ever, Kestrel looks impressed by Tom.
That was a compliment and an insult. Just for you. Just for you, buddy.
Zing!
It's all a matter of perspective. I'll take it. Just as I thought, these worms are sound sensitive.
I'm still confused, mate.
Those worms died above this body.
Oh, sure enough. Look at that. They're out.
And that's all I got, so y'all got to take the ball from here.
Okay,
I can't do it all, guys.
Again, all we know is that it screamed.
Kestrel turns and kind of like addresses all the turtles or like everybody kind of standing. Did anyone see anything that might have been worth note? Did anyone like, you know, was Sheldon talking to somebody earlier? Did anyone see anything that we should know about?
It's good investigation right there. Ask for eyewitnesses.
Yeah, let's roll investigation with help.
All of us?
Either all of you can roll it or someone can roll it with help. Probably.
Probably. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll support. She can roll.
There
2
you go.
At advantage.
Yeah.
Roll again.
That's it.
There we go.
There we go.
It was on like 2, and then it like went.
22.
Yeah.
But it was a natural.
It was
one.
natural.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Okay.
You can see that the accumulated crowd kind of start turning and talking to one another. But one person in particular does not do that. They just sort of stand still, facing forward, and that strikes you as particularly odd. So I think, Kestrel, your immediate assumption is like, I'm talking to that person right fucking now before they have a chance to get a story.
Yeah, I grab him by the front of his shell.
Yes.
The
Jerk
front
him
of his
forward.
shell.
Okay, like around the.
What kind of
neck.
what kind of turtle is this?
This is one of the larger ones, a tortoise style. So you're reaching up to grab the front of that shell.
That's okay. I'm pretty good with it.
What do you say? It's a female, by the way.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I see this and I moved right behind Kestrel with my menacing glance.
I'd be like,
Now I got her back.
can I get you a cup of coffee?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'll take one too.
Let me buy you a cup of coffee and we can have a chat.
Did you kill young Sheldon?
Young Sheldon.
Sheldon the Lesser is
I lean over and I bonk Tom on the head. Any impression, any points you earned with me?
It went out the window.
It's just out the window now.
I thought we were doing like a good cop, bad cop thing.
Not
there.
yet.
Okay. Well,
We didn't even get her coffee yet.
Shout out to Young Sheldon on CBS.
Yeah. They could also sponsor the show.
Yeah, also welcome to sponsor the show. Yeah. So do you want to leave and go get coffee?
Yeah,
right
I
now?
think so.
Okay.
If nobody else
Does
had
anybody?
any kind of
Do we still have those communication stones? Because I'm going to walk up to Shelly and be like, here, Shelly, if you need to get in touch with us, we're going to go work this witness. Here you go. You take this, direct line to me, and if anything comes up in this case, let us know. We'll be back. We'll check in.
Okay. Shelly grabs it sort of thankfully and nods at you and puts it in her pocket.
Also, where is the on your back coffee house? That's where we want to go.
Yeah.
The female turtle that's been grabbed by the front of the shell says she knows where it is.
Perfect. All right. You can lead the way.
Okay.
So, what's your name as we're walking over?
Myrtle. I'm Myrtle.
Ah, well, I'm sorry I yelled at you, Myrtle.
It's okay. We don't like noises a lot. I'm sure you've noticed.
Yes, the glowworms. Not to brag, but I did notice.
Very good detective. It was intended for you to discover, I think, but yes, good detective.
Myrtle, I just happened to notice that you seemed a little bit quiet whenever I asked, if anyone saw anything, and I think it would be very helpful for our investigation if you did tell us what you might have noticed.
So we are not getting coffee, or
No, we're walking. We're walking to the
it.
coffee.
It's
I mean,
right there.
Jesus Christ, Myrtle, do you want to walk in silence? It's so awkward.
Tell me how to get to on your back, Mike.
oh man. Oh, okay. Yep. I was just making sure there was, a trade. Yeah. So someone was asking around for the chief engineers. There's two, technically, and I thought that was weird. People don't usually ask for the chief engineers.
So Sheldon the lesser is chief engineer? I'm just understanding that correctly.
He's a chief engineer. Yes.
Got it.
He's just called the lesser because he's the second Sheldon.
Right.
That's all. The other one was
Gotcha.
one.
Yes.
Like a junior.
I understand.
I got it.
Or like
I get it.
a young Sheldon.
a
Tell
young
us
Sheldon.
about who was asking.
I didn't catch his name. He was not from here. He was an out-of-towner.
Well, can you give us more of a description?
Like anything, Myrtle.
He had a bit of a hood on, and he was being secretive on purpose. So that's what stood out to me. Even at the time, I thought, oh, this is probably a little shady, but he was offering gold in order to find them. It seemed like he
Gold?
needed them quickly, so I need the gold. So I told him.
How much gold we talking?
It was 100 gold.
So coffee's on you then.
It was quite well. That's not really the agreement we made.
How much longer until we get to the coffee shop? By the way.
Oh, you're at the coffee shop. Yeah.
We're here now.
We're standing in line. I'm
Right.
I'm basically ordering.
Good.
So
What do you want to get?
you can't.
I just want a medium roast, black.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I want a little. I want it
large.
served in a tortoise shell. mug.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So you really can't tell us anything more about the cloaked figure?
I think he was not a turtle. He was maybe human or elvish. Or
When did
he
you
was not a
talk to
dwarf.
him? How long ago?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know where to find
So-
him?
Who's
Yeah.
the other chief engineer?
Donna.
Who?
Donna.
Okay, guys.
She's from the Tello clan.
We need to go look for
Have-
Tana.
has
I
she
knew- I
been
knew
put
it was
into
there somewhere. I was
safety,
just waiting on it.
Yeah. Is she safe right now? Are there people looking after her?
I don't know that you could ever really say Donna's safe, but you can almost certainly find her at the 15 Bridges pub,
Okay, yeah, Donna.
drinking heavily.
I like her style. After this coffee, I could go for an
You're
ale.
going to regret saying that, I assure you.
I don't know. You ever seen this guy drink? I mean, you haven't,
You're
Myrtle.
going to regret it, I assure you.
You can drink a lot.
Oh no.
Challenge accepted, mate. You need an ale after this coffee?
Okay, so we give Shelly a
Myrtle.
coffee. Does anybody want to ask
Someone
for
just
anything
hands her a
else?
black coffee. And she's like, I didn't want. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
At the what? The 15 what pub?
Bridges.
15 Bridges pub.
Thank you.
There are 15 bridges that lead to this to Carapace.
How about that? Huh. All right, mate.
Guys, we better go check on Donna.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
If this cloaked figure is going after the chief engineers, we should check on the last one still standing.
No, absolutely.
Did this hooded figure, was he traveling with anybody else?
Not as far as I saw.
What do the chief's engineers do here?
Tunneling.
They sort of ensure everything's going to continue to work. So I'll give you an example. If we have to dig a new tunnel or a new a hole in the side of the pillar to stick a fishing net out of or whatever, all of that has to be approved by them. They ensure that the structure doesn't collapse or anything like that.
So they do engineering. Interesting. All right.
So I just want to make doubly sure. Shelley, you didn't actually see the cloaked figure go talk to him or anything. You just talked to him previously.
Correct.
And all right.
Also,
There's nothing else you can tell us? Not wearing any kind of emblem on the cloak?
Myrtle, don't you sort of feel
Didn't
like...
smell like peppermint or lavender?
Oh.
That's a thing I hadn't considered.
Do turtles taste with their tongue?
We're going to say
Do they
no,
smell
so
with
that you
their
won't
tongue?
do that anymore.
They are reptiles.
I'd like to go one session without you doing that. Well,
Yep, there it was. There it was.
I asked for that.
Yep, you did.
When you say lavender, her turtle. Do turtles have eyebrows? It doesn't matter. Her eyes widen, and she, he did sort of smell florally.
Really?
Now that you mention it.
Thank you, Shelley. You've been very, very
Again,
I'm
Myrtle,
Myrtle.
you keep calling her Shelley.
I call her Shelley. I'm Myrtle the turtle.
4 or 5 times now. I'm sorry about her.
There's so
She's
many.
a noble woman, okay? She can be a bit...
Myrtle, you enjoy that cup
Myrtle,
of coffee there.
Myrtle. Thank you.
How do we get to the 15 Bridges pub?
Thank you, Myrtle the turtle.
She gives you directions.
All right, perfect. We follow those directions.
The directions
Yes.
from who?
Myrtle.
Yes.
The
Got it.
turtle.
Just making sure.
To the 15 Bridges pub.
I'm sorry.
You, in pretty short order, arrive at the 15 Bridges pub. It's way higher up the...
Did we cross any bridges or anything to get there? Any structures made out of this, like, silk rope stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Please don't cut anything.
No, I'm not. No. Does it feel like... It feels like very strong?
Yeah, so, let me give you an idea. 800-pound creatures cross these bridges.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes multiples at a time. So,
Yeah.
they're we're not talking Indiana Jones shit. It's very sturdy.
Yeah.
Very well made.
Good engineering. Sheldon must have been great at his job.
Yeah, you arrive at the 15 Bridges pub. The place is pretty packed, all things considered.
I love it here.
It's not a huge place. Like I said, they conserve their space and they do it well. But no one has to tell you who Donna is. She is in the far corner, kind of holding court, and she kind of looks like she's in charge. When you walk in, it's very evident who Donna is.
I do a
What's
scan around.
What's she drinking?
She has ale in front of her.
All right. Does it look like the normal procedure here would be to approach the bar to buy a drink? Or is it more like table service?
To be fair, we don't know turtle.
You would ask that question.
We don't know turtle culture. We don't know turtle culture either.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, I get it. Turtle etiquette. Yeah, I think bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I go to the bar and
I'm going to follow him.
I get 2 ales. Well, 3. Would you like one?
Yeah, I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go to the bar.
Okay, I get 5 instead of 4
Yeah.
because I'm buying one for Donna, right?
Okay.
And then I bring a glass of ale over to her, and I have mine in my hand.
Do we all roll up just like
Just kind
drinking
of
ales?
Yes, absolutely.
Kestrel hangs back and scans the room for any Aragorn cloaked type figure.
Aragorn cloak type figure. Fair.
It's good.
So you walk up and just sort of put an ale in front of her.
I do.
She-
That's my gesture.
Looks up at you, grabs it, smells it, drains the whole thing.
Yeah,
Sets it down.
I drain mine right in front of her.
What the fuck do you want?
I'm just kind of wide-eyed, like...
Yeah.
Well,
Do I see any
another
cloaked
ale
figures?
now.
Do you see any cloak?
Yeah.
No inspection needed.
No.
Look, Mike, we've got some bad news. Don't know if you heard about Sheldon the Lesser.
Yeah, he's fucking great. Everybody's always telling me.
Yeah.
What? Spit it out.
Well, Donna, the bad news is...
Should you be the one to tell her this?
It's too late now. He's already started. You might as well just continue.
He's not with us anymore, Donna.
That motherfucker left.
Well,
No.
spiritually.
He
Yeah.
joined
Did
the
he get a
big,
better job or something?
Physically dead.
he
Is
joined
there
the
a-
big
is there a
terrarium
better
in the
job?
sky.
Donna, is there a better job? I feel like you have a great job.
He's on his back.
Yeah, permanently.
You see
we
her-
have
she-
reason to believe that your safety could be in danger, Donna.
She kind of changes her posture a little bit, and she pushes her other ale away from her. He's dead?
Correct.
Yeah.
Or that autopsy is going to be a bitch.
She stands up and just kind of like, she doesn't even really move the table. She kind of like tips it over, like in her way. Come on, let's go see him.
Is
What,
he
like
Sheldon?
now?
We just saw
Well, I haven't. Do you know where he's at?
Yeah, he's all
He's
the
about
way.
15
dude,
bridges
he's
back that
so-
way.
Let's
so,
go
I mean-
see him.
He's so far down.
Did you need something from me or something?
That
Well,
we actually
we're here to protect you.
Yeah.
We want to
Well,
warn you.
So we have reason to believe that you could be in danger. A cloaked figure apparently was looking for the chief engineers, and one of you ends up dead.
Sweetheart, I'm 800 pounds of fuck off. I don't really need a lot of protection.
She is really
like-
large.
I mean,
Donna,
she's got
I
the
like
points.
you. I do
All
like
right.
you, but
hell yeah.
I don't know. Whatever killed Sheldon. It
Sheldon was kind of a wuss. He was good at his job.
but
Probably somebody got the drop on him.
it didn't look like
Kestrel,
like you
Kestrel's
got beat up.
guys, huddle up.
All right.
Can we just have a
Give us
Just
a
one
second.
second.
Give us a
Just
second.
one second.
evaluate this.
the
Donna.
Knigget shift are going to have a little...
Yeah, the Knigget
Guys,
shift's got to work with
guys.
We came in. We all had a pint. You know.
Donna's being a bitch. I say we just follow her. I say we just follow her to see if, she is attacked, and if she is, we figure out who did it.
Yeah, also, she
Also-
looks like she
Like
could
this,
actually
this,
hold her own in the fight.
Yeah, she might not need
I
our
mean,
protection after all.
I want her on our side.
Yeah,
That's
Did
true.
you see her
Yeah.
drink that beer?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like
This is as
that.
fast as I
Really?
can drink.
It was
That's
the fastest.
what's
she is
important right
800
now?
pounds.
I mean,
Are y'all
I-
fucking
look,
done? Can we
Kimbo-
go?
Okay.
All right,
Let's
yes,
Yes,
we'll-
ma'am.
yes, let's go.
Absolutely.
And we all kind of like
Can you
hang
just-
back.
Well,
Well, I don't know where we're going. Somebody's going to have to show me.
Tom,
will
lead the
show
way.
you.
Lead the way,
It's
Tom.
down near the food court. You'll find it.
It overlooks the waters.
Should I just cast Featherfall on us and we just jump down the middle of the hole?
no, let's
No, we'll walk. Okay, so yeah, let's
let's
start
make our
walking.
way back.
Let's start walking
You walk
back.
all the way
With
back
Donna.
down. You arrive.
Oh
I'm
my
not going to play
God.
out all that. She does not say a word to anyone on the way down. Quite serious all of a sudden. And when she arrives, people kind of part out of her way, as you might expect. And she sort of stands over his body and, yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yes.
We told you that. Back at
So sorry for your loss,
Pub.
Donna.
Sorry. Caught me off guard.
No,
All
this
right,
could be tough.
So, who are y'all again?
The Knigget shift.
Yes. We were sent
Yes.
by
with a K.
Zenador
Alfiren.
Alfiren.
Maybe you've heard of him.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I don't really care much for names, but that is one that piques the interest. So you're, what, investigators?
That's all right.
Of a sort.
Okay, and you've taken a look around the room.
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Why have you have you seen something?
Well, his office doesn't usually look this messy. That's why I bring it up.
What is it? What? It doesn't look messy?
His office we're in his
This
office.
is where he works. It's dank and stupid, but it's where he did his best work.
He works outside of the food court?
Well, in case he gets
It's
the urge to snack
convenient.
me.
The taco shell's right there.
The taco shell.
He loves that place.
So
He loved that place.
what would constitute a mess? Like I mean, like
Well,
what
look,
are we
there's
seeing?
papers all
It's
over
like,
his
okay,
desk.
yeah.
He'd never leave that like that. There's jars of
I'm
something.
sorry. You didn't say a word that there was a desk anywhere. Did you?
No. I'm telling you now.
It all just appeared out of nowhere.
With her 20s, she wanted me to tell her where every speck of dust was.
Yes.
Okay, so
There's
jars open. Is that what you said?
Okay, all right.
now that you mention it, that table I just noticed does seem a bit disheveled.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a pretty large area. His desk is on the far side of this sort of cavern. But even from here, you can see, like, there's papers on his desk. There's some jars. There's,
What's in the jars?
I think we can go look.
What's in the box?
Donna, help me out here. You see that black spot up there? You think that means he yelled straight up in the air?
Something
We know
like
that he
yeah.
did.
Well, there's a little more unraveled there.
Something like that. Yeah.
Are you used to seeing? How loud of a yell would it take to create that much bioluminescent devastation?
Whoa.
Now you're just showing off. I do like it, though.
I like you too. Donna.
I feel like she's wearing a trucker hat and like a flannel shirt rolled up sleeves.
Pack of cigarettes rolled up in the sleeve.
Yes.
You'd have to be in your death throes, yeah.
Kestrel starts walking toward the desk.
Or doing something purposeful.
I want to look at the desk.
Yeah, when you get the desk, there are 3 jars, all of them open. Dirt, rocks, clay.
Dirt, rocks, what?
And
Clay.
clay. That's what's in the 3 different jars. Separated.
And the papers, are these like blueprints? Schematic designs?
Very good. And I think with the benefit of the 20 that Kestrel rolled, you can not only tell that they're blueprints, they appear to be old versions of blueprints. Like they were not done recently. They're archived blueprints.
Huh.
Hey,
They've
Donna,
yellowed with time. Their corners are turned up and damaged.
Yeah, I hold them up.
are there some plans, Donna, or things like that somebody might be interested in for, I don't know, finding something of extreme value here? Or
In my head, I imagine she's still standing by the body. She's like, I can't hear you. You moved fucking 50 feet away. She walks over slowly.
I'm trailing in her wake.
Is there something that somebody would be trying to seek here with old plans for this place? Or
Kestrel holds up. Do you recognize Prince?
She kind of grabs it and...
What is this of?
Yeah, that's the subterranean levels. We closed that years ago. We don't use that anymore. I don't even know why he'd be looking at that.
Where
shit.
does this river connect to?
The river?
Yeah, that's surrounding Carapace.
I mean, it comes from Gildebrand, goes all the way south down to Nest Haven.
Why are the subterranean levels closed now? Why
Well,
don't you use them
Oh
anymore?
my God.
Dangerous. They've
Poisoning
been
the water supply.
flooded
like
at
Ra's
points.
al Ghul.
They've been... You said Ra's al Ghul?
I mean, of all the people who poisoned
did.
water
That's
supply, it
what
would have
he
been
did.
my first, but he did do that.
I thought she was going Woody with Toy Story for a second. Somebody done poisoned the water hole. But no, she went.
It was Woody
Batman on me.
/ Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
That's who's responsible for this.
Interesting.
Donna, do you know of anybody who would have wanted young Sheldon dead?
Sheldon the Lesser.
Yes.
No, fucking everybody loved Sheldon. He was all, nice and shit.
Hey.
To everybody.
He kind of sounds like a douche.
He was not. That was sort of infuriating.
Oh, I was trying to get on your good side, so I apologize.
It's okay.
Well, can you show us where the subterranean?
yeah,
they
how
were
do you get
closed
to the
off, but I'm
subterranean levels?
Oh, I'm not going down there.
You can just tell us.
Yeah,
we're the investigators.
I can show you. And she pulls out some of the schematics and draws a couple different things. I can even send somebody down with you, but I'm not. I'm not going down there.
And why
Dangerous. Well, that's the
Are
foundation.
you scared?
Oh, Donna.
You're fucking right, I'm scared. I'm not going down there. I'm the only chief engineer we got now.
That's
I
a
was
good
always
point.
the brightest. Now I'm the only one.
Might
Okay, well,
need to
watch
hire
your
a
back.
backup.
Somebody may be after you.
Appreciate that.
Do you notice any plans or schematics that should be included in this that are missing? Like stolen, perhaps?
For the first time, she really does look a little perplexed. And she grabs them all and kind of goes through the sheets of paper. Yeah, actually.
Mm-hmm.
There is one missing.
Yep.
Of what?
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't look at this shit anymore. Sheldon was the only weirdo who liked to look at old, closed subterranean caverns.
Yeah. Well.
And what about these
Think
jars
hard.
of clay? What are they for?
Having a fucking clue.
Could they have been taken from the subterranean level?
Remember when I said having a fucking clue?
All right.
Sounds like somebody needs another pint of ale.
Can I do like a nature or
Me.
a...
I'm
I'm not trying to piss you off.
Can I do like a nature or an arcana check on the jars? See if they're...
Which one do you want to do?
Probably arcana.
Oh, it's not magic dirt.
You don't know that.
Okay. No, okay.
Said the barbarian.
I got a plus
I don't
4
think
on
anything's
both.
magic.
20. Not a nat 20, modified 20.
Yeah. So I will say the thing that you know is that these jars have lids that can be hermetically sealed, meaning like they're airtight, which is common for magical components.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Okay, so you enter the room. It's very, very dark.
I have dark
and
vision.
ominous. Fuck!
Of course you do. Hey, of course you do, mate. We all know that.
Okay, well,
So, Kestrel,
Kestrel-
even the character you play has dark vision?
Yes, but
This
see,
is-
I'm a half elf, but I'm playing a full elf.
Oh,
See?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
See?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. And I'm
Yeah.
finally getting to live my barbarian dreams, Timbo. I feel like you out here.
All right, mate.
Wait a minute.
That's real nice.
I was able to get to everything that you'd said so far, but you being a barbarian, I
Yes.
just can't get past. That's
Yes.
not... No.
Me, Tom Bombo, the
Maybe
strongest
we
one of
should
us
ask
all.
someone
Hey.
at Little Wars where
Look
we
at those
are
guns
to
on
see
you.
if we can, is this possible? Can really a halfling be a barbarian? Because I don't think that's really a
Good
thing.
news is they do have players' handbooks here at Little Wars. We can pick up a lot of dice, some miniatures.
Maybe
or
Tom
in
can learn
Tom-
to read the rules.
In Tom's case, it would be a Maximature, I
Pot and
believe.
kettle
It'd be a
and
little
all
bit bigger
that.
than him. That's all right. I've got a hill dwarf cleric that I'm playing. It's kind of nice. I get to just go around and heal people.
You know,
Kind of different than my usual.
Attilius, I must say, hanging out here at Little Wars in Baton Rouge is preferable to our normal adventures where we're getting stabbed or beaten or
It's
cheated.
nice not to be in danger for once.
Oh, yes,
And to
I
feel the
agree.
safe confines of Little Wars.
If only, if only well, I can't actually say that because we haven't reached that in the story yet. I just realized that. Something to do with Kestrel. All right, Kestrel, roll for perception.
I'm actually done playing this. I'm gonna put my dice away and I'm gonna go browse the shelves. I think I saw Settlers of Catan and there's this new game called like Villainous by like it's
I've
the
seen
Disney
that.
villains.
Yeah.
Have you played that? I can't wait to go
Well, that
check
sounds
out
like good old time.
Betrayal at House of the Hill.
They got a
Have
Ursula
you seen
over
that
there?
one? Yeah.
Well, you know what's great about Little Wars is that you can try it right there at the store.
You
They've
can try the games at the store.
plenty of games to rent, buy. They can put you through playthroughs. You can bring your friends. You can just go alone, and they will welcome you and set up a game for you. It truly is the most welcoming gaming environment in all of Baton Rouge.
It beats the heck out of Nest Haven.
Well said. Well
Little
said.
Wars, where you won't get stabbed.
Yeah. Or
That's a
shit
new
on.
slogan, mate.
Or beaten. You'll just have fun playing
something.
games. Or something, yes. Jay, where can they find them, or Timbo, where can they find them on social media?
Oh, they've got Facebook and Instagram and all the likes. It's really nice. Little Wars BR.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
check them out.
For real, go to Little Wars. Don't I look impressive in these swim trunks?
Where is the beach in the Saroyan dynasty, mate? We've been
we've-
working hard. It's
we've
time
been
for a little
traveled.
holiday.
Because it's surely not Nest Haven.
No.
I feel like nobody answered my question. Don't I look impressive in these swim trunks?
So anyway, what are we drinking right here?
I'm
What is
glad
this,
you
What
asked.
is this tasty
Attilius.
beverage we've discovered?
Well, our friends at Rally Cap can do no wrong. The Caribbean League, a sour ale with pineapple and coconut, reminds me of my time down in the islands.
Perfect
Yeah.
for the beach. Truly, truly.
coconut mind if I do.
Oh my gosh.
I got that.
Looks like you need to be riding the pine apple.
Okay.
See, I benched you there. That's what happened.
Now we're zeroing in.
All
But
right.
that is a tasty, fruity, summery, beachy sort of beverage, isn't it?
Kind
And-
of pina
Not too bad.
colada-ish, if you will.
But very, very tart on the end a bit. And it was so refreshing, especially after a hot day or even, just kicking back in the couch.
Attilius, can you oil me up? I want to get fully bronzed for our next adventure.
I think you're bronzed enough there, good sir. I don't think you need any. Maybe Kestrel will apply some lotion to you.
Kestrel, will you oil my back?
Actually, I dug this pit here for you. So why don't you get in it and we'll see if we can bury you in sand.
Well, if you give me more of this tasty Caribbean League beer, I think I'll be fine in that sand hole.
Oh, like it, mate. We'll get all lathered up. We'll get some sun.
Yes.
Go catch some babes.
Oh, stop.
Sounds like a good plan.
Stop it
Tom
now.
and Timbo
Ugh.
hunting
Well,
on the beach.
Drink a few more pina colada flavored sour ales distributed locally by our friends at Pelican Craft Brands.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
Good men.
They're out
And
there.
women.
You can see around the beach. You see all these pelicans flying around. It's kind of like that. The gulls, the pelicans. It's nice. Spreading their wings and flying. What we'll be doing a little bit later.
Hey, cheers. To
Cheers.
Pelican Craft Brands and the Night Shift.
And rally cap.
A rally cap.
Cheers.
I want to walk back over to Sheldon and call Attilius over there. Attilius, there's no physical wounds. See if you can. You think something magical in nature perhaps could have happened to Sheldon here,
I'd guess so.
right? I mean, I would think so too. But I only know acoustics.
Can I do an Arcana check on Sheldon?
I only know acoustics.
Yeah, you can do
all of
a
a sudden
contact.
he's an expert. Nice.
Modified 18.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think as you're looking over this body, arcanically, and I think at this point you're kind of completely ignoring the physical corpse, right? You no longer care about that. You're only looking at the arcanic energy left. I think what you can tell is that his life force was like sucked out of him.
Well, it looks like his life force was sucked out of him. Kind of. Apparently, yes, that is the thing.
That
Okay,
sounds about
so
right.
let's just say it. Now that we're all here, this all reeks of Davik, right?
Who the fuck is Davik? Can
What are you
somebody
doing?
clue me in?
Why are you
Look,
listening
we
to
are the
us?
investigators here.
What do you mean? Why? We're all standing
Have you
around a
figured
desk.
out the missing page? That would really help us maybe find this guy that did this.
I don't like you yelling at me, but no.
I'll get you another
Let
beer.
me go talk to somebody.
All right.
Be right back. You can have your little weird conversation. As if I'm not.
When
here.
you come back, can you bring a round of ales?
I'm sorry, Don.
Do I
that was
look-
rude.
She shakes her head and turns around and walks away.
Well, I think the floral scent is definitely an indicator.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Potentially.
Well,
They
the
casually
the
thrown
cloaked
around
guy with
100
the hood,
gold.
maybe step one.
Yes.
Yeah, the lots of gold for information. Step two.
Ripping the life force out of a body. I mean, right, Attilius? That's some dark shit. Man.
Yes, I feel like we're caught in some kind of shell game, if you will. With this case.
Wow.
My CSI.
Take an inspiration
moment.
dice.
Okay, I think.
Gotta stop throwing those.
all the way
Hard
to
to
the
catch.
Yeah, I'll
floor.
get it. I'll get it.
I think it's. Davik is trying to get access to those chambers.
Yes, I think maybe we just
Sheldon
could
had the
work our
knowledge
way
that he
down
needed.
there.
Who else had that knowledge? Not Donna, obviously.
Yeah, well, or if he found the plans that he needed, then Donna is no matter to him. He found Sheldon the Lesser's office. He killed Sheldon the Lesser. He got the plans that he needed, and he's building some sort of torture chamber down in the dungeons.
Something. I get worried about this water flowing.
Well, I think we should definitely go
Perhaps
check
a new
out.
headquarters for blood magic. I mean,
Yeah.
he's down in abandoned cellars.
Yeah.
Maybe they have wine down there left over from a long time ago.
Well, let's go, and I'll gather the plans off the
I kinda
table
wanna
and
see if Donna
start to
comes
march
back,
off in a direction that I feel like is the right direction.
Tom,
that you feel is the right direction.
Yes.
I want to see. I want to see if Donna comes back with any more information about the missing plans.
Good idea, and I'm going to put the plans down and stand still.
I do like the idea of taking those plans though, because it might be like adjacent rooms or something.
Okay, so let's wait on Donna.
Donna comes back with two of the snapper turtle style turtles with her. All right, are y'all done now?
I think so.
Chit-chatting?
Donna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Very unpleasant.
I'm sorry.
You're just very unpleasant.
You want to squeeze that one by me again?
I find her irascibility likable.
I really like this lass. I want to go have another pint with her.
Me too.
I can keep up with you, Donna. I can keep up.
I think he could. I'd bet on him.
I'd agree with you, but then we'd all be wrong. All right.
Oh, Donna, you scamp. You are a treat.
No, we're having beers later.
All right. This here's Michael and Leo. They're going to come with you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah, you got some tour
I
guides.
assume Michael lives of the Angelo clan.
How the fuck did you know that?
And Leo's of the Nardo clan.
Okay, well, clearly you've done your research. Good for you. Woo!
We are indeed investigators.
Investigator.
I feel like Donna should have been Rachel or something. Much more like a Raphael type character than a Donatello, to be fair. Donatello is a much more agreeable.
Are you writing those down? Are you writing
Yeah,
these notes?
I'm taking feverish notes.
Are you writing these notes
It
down?
does kind of make
Saying
sense.
it doesn't. The character
Raph
doesn't
was
match
more
the
the
name.
asshole than
Yeah, Raph was a dick.
Michael, Leo, Cowabunga. Let's roll.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Michael and Leo. Your services are very well
Yes, they're much more braver than you are.
appreciated. Now, Donna, do you have any other news for us? Any other tidbits?
Yeah, why are you so scared to go down there? Why should we be scared?
Why should you be scared? Well,
Yeah.
someone has stolen plans
Yeah.
for a missing subterranean cavern that's known to be unstable and dangerous. That's why we locked it up.
Okay,
so
that's
long
why.
ago.
That's like it could fall on us.
Yeah.
So
Or
there's
you
not
could
like
call
a ghost
something
down there or anything.
Yeah, or like a giant turtle demon.
Dragon.
There
What-
could
no offense.
there
Hey,
could be ghosts.
I'm
I'm not a
right
big
here.
believer in that sort of thing, but if you are, there could be. Yeah.
That's no problem.
I don't know of any giant demon turtles, but
Was there
if they were
ever-
going to be alive, that's probably where they'd be. Yeah.
Are there any like wine cellars down there?
You think we
or-
got fucking wine cellars in the subterranean locked caverns?
Well, I mean, did
That's
y'all
my
used
question to you. That's what you think. That's your honest
Did
question
y'all
to
used
me
to live
right
down
now
there?
at this point in time.
Yes.
Are
It
there
seems like a good
snakes?
place to have a
No,
wine
no
cellar.
is the answer.
There's no snakes?
We hadn't had snakes here in years.
Why is that?
Just snapper turtles.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that makes
Y'all
sense.
eat
Y'all-
them?
We eat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
I hope you stay safe. You keep a lookout out there.
Noted. Are we good? Are we done here?
I think we're done.
Do you feel
Yeah,
like we're done?
I
I feel like we're
Kestrel's
done.
done for damn sure.
Yes, I think we are done. Yes.
She turns around and just saunters away.
Michael,
Oh, I love
Leo.
that. Man, I'm having
Lead
more
the
ends
way.
with Donna. Yep.
As soon as you say that, Michael's like, hey, "I'm sorry about her. She's
great.
well, she's smart, so you can just kind of put up with it."
Oh, do y'all work for her? Y'all work with her? Are you engineers as well?
No, we're guards.
Oh, okay. Where's Bill? Did anybody go get Bill earlier?
We never
My understanding is that Bill is on his way.
Do you think Bill would want to accompany us?
I've never been so sure of anything in my life.
That he would. That he would want to.
Bill will want to accompany us.
Well, then
Well, we
need to
should wait
for
on Bill.
The
Yeah.
fact that you
We should
even know
wait on-
Bill's name means he now considers you his best friend.
We
Yeah,
should
well,
wait
I
on Bill.
kind of want to check on Taco Shell then.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should. I say we find a pizza
waiting.
shop and grab some
We can
pies.
go to the
perhaps.
taco shell. Yeah.
All right, you go up to the food court and you grab either pizza or taco shell. Naturally, Michael and Leo both get pizza.
Yeah.
Match.
But the taco shell is also very popular.
I don't think I've ever seen
I
pizza
go with
before.
Kestrel
I'm
to
like,
the
oh,
taco
wow,
shell.
what? This is amazing. Oh, my God.
Delicious cheese
What is this
dip.
bread with sauce and meats?
In short order, sort of mid-meal, you hear this loud, like, thudding coming up behind you. And then kind of over your right shoulder, Tom, you just feel like, I'm going to throw up.
Bill!
Oh, my God. Don't touch me. I'm going to throw up.
Bill!
So good to see you.
Oh, man.
Are you having pizza? So good.
You want a bite? I've never had it before. It's incredible.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh my God!
So you're more of a taco shell guy. You just
All right,
no
Bill.
cheese.
Yeah, no, I can't have the taco shell either.
Damn.
It's mostly.
Well,
Sorry,
I'm sure we
Bill.
can find you some cabbage or like a head of lettuce or something.
Maybe a carrot.
But catch your
that-
breath.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into the subterranean levels to uncover a plot and try to
You'd like to go with us, right?
Of course. Yeah.
stop, an entire race of beans from being destroyed. So
best
you're on the squad. Come on.
Yep.
On the squad.
Michael and Leo here.
Yeah, they used to bully me in school.
Oh,
Yeah, they're great though.
all right.
They used to bully you.
Well,
Not
just when we were kids,
not
but they're
anymore,
great guys now. I know
Okay.
their families and stuff, but like we're not like super close. But yes, I know them.
Night shift meeting. Should we leave Bill and or should we leave Michael and Leo behind?
I don't
I think
They
we're
said
gonna
they're
need.
okay now, and it's probably just like
Bill's
like,
leaning into the night shift meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. Bill, I'm sorry.
can
these
stay.
treat
I
you
They're
think
like
it's
probably just
fine.
like in rival karate dojos as kids, and they bullied each other a little
It's that
bit.
sort of thing. Yeah, except I wasn't in a karate dojo. They just sort of kicked my tail
Yeah.
end.
Well,
Well, I don't feel
gang
good about
violence
it,
can
Bill,
happen.
but if you're giving them the thumbs up, I will begrudgingly agree.
I like that you have my back.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Bill, you're
Let's
one
do
of
it,
us.
guys.
You know?
I'm gonna walk over to Michael and Leo and slap the pizza out of their hand and say, "Come on, we gotta go."
Wow.
Sort of needlessly aggressive, but they sort of like for a moment consider doing something. They're like, "Oh, Donna's gonna be pissed." All right, yeah. So they just stand up and follow you.
All right. Well,
Castro, lead the way.
Okay, good, because I do
Yes,
actually have
perfect.
a map that Donna drew for us down to the subterranean
that's a
level.
good- that's a good
so
point. I forgot about
we,
that.
That's good.
make our way down there.
Making our way downtown. All right.
Flying and fast.
Yeah. So you arrive at, you basically go beneath where Sheldon the Lesser's office was. There's like narrower staircases that go past that. And again, the further down you go, the more dank and cave-like it is, and the less structured it is. Not as well lit, not as many glowworms, more dripping sounds, more running water.
Why would anybody ever come down here? What was Sheldon doing?
Feels like some of the kids will come down here to, do things that are not permitted. In
oh yes,
but that's
that
not
type
why.
of basement.
Sheldon
yeah,
wouldn't
I
come
get
down
it.
here for that, of course.
Why Sheldon didn't like? It
Well,
doesn't
Sheldon,
matter.
no, Sheldon was, a leader.
Pretty straight laced kind of guy.
Sure.
He's an engineer,
Yeah.
nerd.
Are we talking about
Okay,
sex or
so
drugs?
we are.
Probably a little bit
Could
of
be
both.
both,
Mike.
So we're walking through. I guess the lights okay, and
Like I said, dimmer. I know you have dark vision, so don't feel like you need to bring it up.
I wasn't gonna.
Uh,
know.
but yeah, definitely dimmer. Like you got the other three of you having a harder time seeing. Luckily, Kestrel's out front; she can see just fine. And then
Wrap a torch in like bioluminescent glowworm, like put the silk all over it like a spider web, and like get a bunch of glowworms on it and carry it around.
love it. Yes, you have to
Okay.
kind like once you realize it's going dim, you kind of run back up the stairs to do that to find some glowworms that you can do that with.
Okay, perfect.
Hey,
Bill is
man,
a little appalled.
That's pretty
but-
smart,
no
mate.
fire. No fire. Look at that.
Yeah, I
Tim,
like
no
that.
fire for you.
Yeah,
World's
that's
first
nice.
flashlight. Forgotten Realms.
That's pretty cool there.
You do eventually arrive at kind of the end of the staircase, and there's like a metal grate over this spot, but it has been opened.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a chain sort of loosely wrapped around it, but you can tell it's not locked like it probably ought to be. And Bill even says like, "Oh, that should be locked. That's always locked. That's not good.
No,
Should
Bill,
we go back? We should probably go back."
No,
right?
Bill, this is why we're here. Somebody else is tampering with these taverns.
Yep. Somebody incredibly dangerous, Bill.
Mm.
If
Yeah, we
it's
should probably
Agnes, we
warn
think
you.
so.
We should probably warn you.
Yeah, well, let's warn him.
If you want to turn back.
No,
Bill.
but also, no, we need you, Bill.
Yeah.
Kestrel, make an Arcana check with advantage.
Sweet. 15. 5. So 15 plus 4, 19.
Nice.
19.
Very good, very good.
I think it's at this point that it sort of leaps into your head like a lightning strike. Dirt, rock, and clay are the material components that comprise the spell Earthquake.
Next time on the night shift.
What's that do?
We are in deep
And I don't
shit.
understand.
That doesn't sound good. That's for sure.
Bill gasps when you say shit. Forgot that
What does that mean?
you were colorful.